What is going on, everybody? It is Krieg, and I am back. Movie number 33, well, movie review anyway, number 33, um, of 2019. And this is finally another movie from 2019, which I think is only the second one, but, more and more coming, including one right after this video well, this is about Char Man. Char Man is a movie I found on Amazon Prime. And I read it, seemed interesting, found footage sort of thing, and I passed it up a couple times. And then, when it gets rated on Radar and you're looking for something to watch, that it won out. I'm not gonna spoil it, so you know my rules. By spoiling it means I'm giving it at least a 5. I will give you what it's about though, because it's not really spoiling it as much as telling you about stuff that you'd probably work out from the trailer. It's found footage. As it happens in most found footage, they had to be found in the first place, which means, the people involved in it probably don't end up too well. It is a hodgepodge, though, of 3 different movies. You have the Blair Witch Project, you have Strangers, and you have Paranormal Activity. And I know you're like, well, Blair Witch Project and is paranormal, so how's Paranormal Activity? You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. Especially the ending. You'll see. There's no big names in this. I think the only name I even recognized, I think his name is Jeff Colbert. Probably butchering it. I know he's from Sons of Anarchy. He was he was a really asshole leader of a miniature faction on The Walking Dead that Rick got rid of pretty quickly. They were the guys that Daryl hung out with while they were all trying to meet up again, long before the Terminus stuff happened. He was also I also remember him from Buffy briefly. And I looking at his track stuff, he also had a long arc on Anarchy, Sons of Anarchy. So if you watch that TV show, then you probably know him well. But he was in it literally blinking you miss it. He was being interviewed. He was the one who put them on the Titio character, Char Man. Because the fun thought about this movie, albeit the slow part, is the first half an hour they're doing a found footage sort of thing on a vampire. Like, this town killed a vampire here. And they go to a spot where the vampire was already killed, and it was like, it's a tennis court. It's like, well, we can't do this. And so they're trying to fake something, and then they find out about Char Man, and then they do something where they throw something in the water, and they get back to their house, and it's back there, and like, who's fucking with me? Who's doing this? And then you start seeing stuff happening. So I will say, after the really slow half an hour, it did a decent job at building some like interest, especially when they went back and looked at some of their videos, or when you had the random, stranger-esque moments, and there were a few of them, which I think was the best part of it. The weird part of the movie, though, is the town was like really just against them and a bunch of asses to them, which like they literally at one point went to the cops with footage of someone breaking in the house, and the cops like, get out of here. I'm like, and then you're starting to what, like, is it something with the town too? Is it, are they just mad like this story's being exploited? Is that what's happening, or is it something more nefarious? They never give you more on that, which I think is something. If you're not giving me more on it, why do it in the first place? Why not just have the cops say, "Hey, I see this, but I can't authenticate it, so I'm sorry." Well, I don't know what happened. You're just saying they're standing there, like maybe they were in the wrong house. Like, I do that something like that. At least it'd be a little more fulfilling than just like everyone is seeming against, even like the locksmith at one point, because the electronic gate wouldn't open, they couldn't get their car out. Like, I'm closing early, goodbye. It's like, okay, I don't know why that happened. Um, Again, the overall, if you gotta like found footage, because if you don't like found footage movies, this is definitely not going to be the movie that's going to turn you out on them. There's some that I think can do that, which we'll save for the videos. But if you like found footage movies, and you're okay with sort of the not complete fulfillment that you get from them, I recommend Char Man. I am going to give Char Man I'm gonna give Char Man a nice, based on what it is. I'm gonna give it 5.5. 5.5, and I will say, I think I rated my other movie from 2019 higher, but as far as enjoyability, I would rewatch Char Man, I think, before I'd rewatch that. As far as what that is, you'll have to look through the videos and find out. But folks, as always, thanks for checking out the videos. The goal here is to keep on the 5-minute mark, and so far we've been successful. So I will catch you later. Peace.